Good morning everyone. Can you tell the difference between f1.8 and f1.4? Are you ready to test? Let's go! Alright guys, welcome to a new episode. Today is super special because I'm gonna have you participate in that video. I want to answer the million-dollar question: is 1.4 better than f1.8? Knowing that one is 3 times more expensive, I'm gonna put you to the test. You're gonna have to figure out when I shot at 1.4 and when I shot at 1.8. I will let you know after which shot was which, but I can tell you it's gonna be tricky. So if you're ready, we're gonna get started right now. Let's go!
In the stars, orbiting the universe to where you are. Many years we've been apart, and I never wanted gravity to pull this hard. If you never come around, how we ever gonna?
Alright, did you manage to guess which one is which? I'm going to reveal the answers in just a second, but I just want to point out, first of all, how difficult it is to actually see the difference. For me, it was very, very difficult. And on top of that, I kind of tricked the game and added 2 or 3 more shots that are also at f2.8 and f4, but I'm gonna reveal to you in just a second which one is which one, because I think that's gonna be so helpful for your next lens choice. Ready for the answer? Let's reveal it. So there you have it. I want to know in the comments if you guessed right or wrong, if you're surprised about the results or not, because I mean, you can draw your own conclusion, but for me personally, 1.4 over 1.8 doesn't make that much of a difference. If I'm very honest, I will prefer to get the 1.8 version. Now there are times 1.4 versions are something you want to invest in. For example, I have the 24-1.4 for the simple reason that the build quality is different, and some of those lenses are not available in 1.8 anyways, so you might have to go to 1.4. But in terms of low light, there is not even one stop of light of difference, and on top of that, I would say that the bokeh is very similar. Now, I intentionally shot photos that I don't think are amazing or anything. They were very random, but I wanted to show you in normal conditions of shooting in the streets, for example, how it actually makes no difference when you shoot at 1.4 versus 1.8. Actually, shooting at 1.4 might hinder you for a ton of shots because you're gonna have a very shallow depth of field, and in some cases it's going to prevent you from having the result you're expecting in your photos. So that's something you want to maybe keep in mind, especially when you're looking at lenses, especially the 85 for example, that has a 1.4 version or a 1.8 version, 50mm 1.4 versus 1.8. I do not think personally it makes sense adding that much more money into that lens, unless the 1.4 version is completely weather sealed and you need that. But how many times do you shoot in the rain? Like, let's be honest, like how many times do you actually shoot in the rain? Yet maybe if you're doing astrophotography, you might want to invest in a 1.4 lens, because that might help you reduce a little bit, not by much, but a little bit, your exposure time, which can help you get sharper images of the stars. So there's a fine balance, but if you're doing street, portrait, lifestyle, all that, I highly think 1.4 is overrated. 1.8 is way more than enough. Now, I want to know what you guys think. What do you think about that debate? Do you think it's overrated? And we should push it to 1.8 versus 2.8. Do you think 1.8 is important versus 2.8? If I had to give my 2 cents on that one, absolutely. It makes a huge difference in my opinion, 1.8 versus 2.8. You have more than a stop of light, especially when you're gonna be shooting at night. So I think everyone should have at least a 1.8 lens. You can have those for very cheap. It's going to make a big difference in my opinion. Bottom line guys, remember, anything you can save on gear, you can reinvest it into your own skills by taking an awesome trip to get the photos you've always dreamed of, joining a photography workshop, or simply getting an awesome online course, which is why I created the 30-day adventure to great photos. To be honest, I really wanted to take you to the next level, and that's why I have created over 40 videos taking you daily on daily challenges, exercises with personalized feedbacks. I thought that was the best way for anyone to invest the time and money into getting better. So you can check it out if you want, but remember, just get out there, go shoot, try something different, try something new. That will make the biggest difference in your work. It's not gonna be 1.4 or 1.8, it's gonna be you and not one else. And that's what I'm gonna go practice right now. I've got a sunset shoot, so I will see you in the next episode. See you, bye.